Hello, this is Jason Matthews. I'm a retired law enforcement officer, and today I want you to watch this public domain, publicly released police body camera video with me. And if you have not watched the series of videos that I did related to this video, go back and watch that series over the last few weeks where I've asked you very specific questions on what you think this officer can or can't do. Based on case law, based on your best shot, based on your best opinion, based on what you think police can or can't do or should not do. Once you've watched those videos, come back to this video, and now I'm going to go through this video with you and I'm going to explain to you what this officer can and can't do based on what we're seeing and what we're hearing. And as a use of force instructor, I used to train police, law enforcement on this on a regular and reoccurring basis. Let's get started.
The thing of it is, you're still not in trouble, but obviously I can't trust you not to run anywhere. All right, so come on. I'm gonna put you in handcuffs for now, okay? God! Hey! He shot me, he's got a knife! Hey! Stop! Stop it! Stop!
Did you hear what he said? He said, he stabbed me, he's got a knife, or something to that effect. I don't know if he's talking to another officer or he's yelling that over the radio. Could be either one. But again, this is the issue with body camera footage. Body camera, we can't tell if he's yelling to an officer or he's keying his radio mic and relaying that info to dispatch. It's an unknown. We can make assumptions based on what we're seeing, but it's just that, assumptions, because we don't know all the facts here. That's the danger of police body camera footage. We don't know all the details. Now, I will link this video, the original video, down in the description box of my video, so you can go and watch the full video. I can't show it here on my channel, otherwise I would have to give a bunch of ridiculous YouTube disclaimers about violence and such. So I will skip through the violent part of this video, but I will say, if that's what the suspect did, he stabbed the officer, he's fleeing, the officer is in pursuit, he has his firearm out, he's pointing the firearm towards the back of the individual. I asked you this question in a prior video, can he shoot him in the back? And the answer is, I don't know. That's the problem with police body camera footage. Even giving you all the sound and giving you the full video that was released, I still don't know, even if I watch the original video with some limited information, I still don't know if he could shoot this individual in the back. Because why? It's based on the totality of the circumstances. Graham versus Connor, the landmark use of force case, it's based on the totality of the circumstances. And we don't know the totality of the circumstances. We don't know his criminal history. We don't know what happened up to this point. We don't know why he was stopped. We don't know where he's going. Did he say something before we got to watching the police body camera footage? It all matters. Because, for example, if he is a fleeing felon with a weapon, with a deadly weapon, and he's going to hurt someone else, he's already shown intent, if we are to believe the body camera footage, because again, this is another problem. The police officer is stating that he got stabbed, but no, we don't. We don't see all of the footage. The static view of the body camera doesn't show that the officer was stabbed. We're taking the officer's word on it, and based on the comments that I see in this channel, people are not wanting to take the officer's word for it. So they might say the police officer is lying. Maybe he didn't stab him. So there's a lot of unknowns and a lot of assumptions here. If he is a fleeing felon and poses an imminent threat to others, yes, in that circumstance, he would be able to shoot him in the back. But we don't know. We don't know the details, and so I cannot give you a definitive answer. The only way that I would be able to give you a definitive answer is if I knew all the facts of the case. Maybe I was the judge and I had access to all the police reports and all the other information that I mentioned right now. Criminal history, why he was stopped, what happened before. All these things determine what this officer can do. It's a rapidly evolving circumstance based on the totality of the circumstances, not just what you're seeing on the body camera. Yet, people will make judgments based on just what they're seeing or just a very limited set of information, and that's the problem. Let's continue.
Stop right now! I have him at gunpoint. Stop right now! Stop! Nick!
So now the officer has pulled out a taser. Can he shoot him with a taser? So the officer has to think about every action that he's taking in this rapidly evolving circumstance, this rapidly evolving situation. He has to make a split-second decision, which he did. He transitioned from his firearm, which is deadly force, to a less than deadly force potentially, which is a taser. Now, can he shoot him in the back? Now, in this circumstance, based on what I'm seeing, I'm going to give you my opinion. I will say, yes, he can shoot him in the back based on the limited circumstances and limited information that I have. And that's because a taser is not considered a deadly weapon. Can bad things happen with a taser? Like if someone falls after they're tased, can they hit their head? And can it be deadly? Yes, it can, but that is not generally what happens. And in law enforcement, a taser is not considered lethal force. It takes the place, generally speaking, of a baton or pepper spray. It's a less than lethal option. So I will say, yes, he can tase him based on what I'm seeing. But again, I'm giving caveats because I don't know all of the details, and neither do you. Only a court can make that determination. Yet, many times police body camera footage is released preemptively to the public because they either have to release it or they release it preemptively from the department. So now he's been tased.
Stop right now! Put it down! Drop the knife! Go to the side!
Yeah, you okay?
I don't know.
What happened?
I'm pretty sure that you are disappointed with my answer, but that's not my call. And that's not your call either. I don't know, and you don't know, based on the totality of the circumstances, whether he could shoot him in the back with that firearm. We can make a more accurate possible judgment based on the taser, but can you shoot a fleeing felon in the back under certain circumstances? Yes, you can. But again, totality of the circumstances, the facts of the case that are rapidly evolving based on what the officer is seeing, and it's not based on 20/20 hindsight. It's what the average officer would do based on that set of facts based on the information that they had or did not have, and based on the totality of the circumstances. And I keep repeating that because that's extremely important. I will have a bonus video where I will replay this video again one more time, and I will tell you what I believe the officer did wrong and could have done better. So subscribe and ring the notification bell if you want to be notified when that next bonus video is released. See you in the next video.